was easy, Monsieur Lamar. Naturally, Dexter's crowd in Frankfurt tried to stop us, but didn't succeed. What, sir?
No.
And so we completed the takeover. You're absent.
And Rome?
Oh, that went like clockwork. We bought up the Benini Chemical Company with no trouble from the opposition. Precisely as you predicted. Let's see. On Monday, we'll have the shares.
Any news from Bern?
I'm afraid not. Medical standing hasn't sent us the usual notification. The red deliveries are always Veronica's job, sir. And Veronica... Well, Monsieur Lamar, she'd hardly explain to me.
Oh, darling.
So you're here?
You'll find everything's in place, my dear.
Including the right deliveries, which are supposed to be in Bern. Lembus expected to pick them up this morning. What does this mean?
It means that I finally caught on.
Caught on to what?
Your business, sweetheart. For example, I've learned to tell the difference between insulin and morphine. And I've learned to distinguish the smell of talcum powder from the smell of heroin. Precious, living with you for a year has been an education. I was bound to learn something sooner or later. Aren't you happy, darling?
A woman with a brain is like two women without one. Bravo. Veronica, I'm proud that you've discovered that my company's legitimate activities are only a front for the largest organization in the world involved in the drug traffic. Name your price, darling.
Guess.
I bet you think this is like winning the sweepstakes.
That's right.
That means you want something unusual for a prize. Not just another diamond bracelet or Russian saber coat.
I could win them at bingo, dear.
Well, I could start a large bank account for you.
You know, I've never really trusted banks.
Smart of you. Yet you want something to keep quiet.
I want a contract. I want a definite, firm contract that no lawyer can break. A contract that will give me security. I want to become Mrs. Lamar Treasure.
Get married. That's not a bad idea. Yes. In other words, we divide the profits and the risks. Your proposition is very interesting. But right now, there's a way you could make more money than you've ever dreamed of.
How? Tell me.
In Rome, my dear, we have a job that would just suit your abilities. We need a courier who's cool and clever, and why should we use Lembus when we can use you? Working like this, we have the whole thing to ourselves. In the family. Right now, I have to send one of my agents to collect samples of heroin that are due to arrive from behind the Iron Curtain. And you are that agent, darling.
I'm just a tourist. Why are you arresting me?
All that at the station.
I'll report you to the consul. Let
You
go
report
of me.
anything.
You're hurting.
Stop struggling.
What have I done?
You
What have I
persisting.
done?
You're going in this car.
Come on, get in.
Well, at least tell me what I've
Get
done.
in the car.
No, I don't want to.
What's happened to the proverbial punctuality of Inspector Roux, Sergeant?
Is it true that Roux knows the real name of Mr. X?
Just be patient. He'll tell you everything.
I doubt that. He'll be as tight-lipped as ever.
You just have to bear with me, Berton.
Bonjour, Monsieur
Bonjour,
l'Inspecteur.
monsieur. I can imagine why you're here. Now then, our preliminary investigation of the mysterious death in Rome of Veronica Steinberg, secretary to the head of Trude Chemicals, reveals the hand of an arch-criminal, the man of a million faces. I'm sure you all know who I mean. I refer to the man who calls himself Mr. X.
You reported his death last August.
I suppose, Inspector, it was a case of mistaken identity.
How come you don't know what he really looks like?
Well, let me explain. Because that's the whole point, how to identify him. We have a couple of pictures I want you to look at. There now, that's Mr. X. And so's he. And so's he. And this one. And this one here. And... no, I think that one must be for the sergeant's private art collection. Faites plus attention, mon vieux.
Sorry,
Bien. As I told you, Mr. X is extremely astute. No one's cleverer than he at disguising himself. He's a genius at the art of makeup and imitating voices. Mr. X could even be present at the moment in this room. He can even be one of you, for instance.
Inspector Roux, do you believe he's impossible to capture or not?
No, no criminal can escape the law. He's bound to make a mistake sooner or later. Nobody is perfect. That's why Interpol is willing to try anything. What's important is that we are able to count on the cooperation of the police from almost every country in Europe. You know, gentlemen, there shouldn't be anything personal in the struggle between police officers and criminals. It's simply a matter of apprehending lawbreakers and bringing them to justice. What happens then is for the courts to decide. However, in this case, we have a brutal killer. Mr. X had only one reason to kill the secretary of Trude Chemical. Robbery of almost $500,000, which the victim was supposed to deliver for the construction of a chemical plant in Italy. Able to promise you there'll be no holds barred in the struggle against this criminal. In this case, I can state unequivocally, after conferring with the Commissioner of Police, that I'm no longer impersonal. I will do. I must do everything possible to bring to justice this cold-blooded murderer.
Pretty wordy fellow, our inspector. And what's worse, he's using the wrong psychology. Don't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like rain or snow. Or both. So he really thinks that Mr. X, motivated only by money, would murder.
You must admit the murderer stage managing was great. An X stamped on the forehead of the victim. And what about your personal visiting card? Put in the girl's purse instead of the money.
And Inspector Roux swallowed it whole. How could I say?
Fine, thank you.
How could I say? So the inspector's playing right into the hands of whoever the murderer is, getting the police of half the world to chase after a red herring.
Which will lead them straight to you, sweetheart.
Right. Someone has used my name to commit a beastly, vulgar crime.
Which has also brought him in about $1 million.
Thanks. This Trude chemical should be seen from up close.
Here we go again. No Bermuda, no vacation, no gold medal in golf.
Darling, I won the World's Golf Championship for the 8th time last year.
I'll unpack then.
No. You can put some other clothes in the luggage. It'll only be a slight change of program, and then off to Bermuda.
Oh, I know these slight changes of program. Never knowing who's going to do what and to whom.
Well, I've never had any complaints.
Veronica Strindberg. No doubt about the identification at all. Strangled to death and then her face disfigured.
It's not very pretty.
No, it isn't. A terrible crime, Inspector Rule. I'd give anything if it hadn't happened here in Rome. I mean it.
I understand, Captain. A bit too ruthless a crime. The public is shocked, outraged, etc., etc. No wonder. No other evidence beyond the X on her forehead, of course.
Nothing else, but our entire police department is at your disposition, Inspector.
And no one has arrived to claim the body as yet?
You may answer him.
No one special, Signore. Only the doctors at the Institute of Medicine and Commissioner Sebastian.
You don't have many visitors in this place, do you?
The few we do have don't have a lot to say, Signore.
Of course. This place isn't very cheerful.
It serves its purpose, Signore.
Shall we go, Captain? Come on, Sergeant.
Bravo. You'll get what I promised you. 50,000 lira a week for 4 weeks. That gives me enough time to solve this case. Then you can even sell your story to the press. Undo it. Well?
Don't worry, Signore. I'll keep quiet. You can count on it. I'll never talk.
A laudable principle, which will keep you from ending up on a slab.
I said don't worry. This work has made me as silent as a tomb. I don't want to know anything about this business.
You know I don't put X's on women's foreheads, don't you?
Of course, of course. Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
That's wisdom. Don't ever confuse the judge with the executioner. Addio, amico mio, e grazie di tutto.
All right, it was messy, but it was necessary. Did you have to make a TV spectacular out of it?
Boys, that's enough. The end justifies the means. Dead women talk no more. That affair is now closed.
I realize that, but boss, framing a murder rap like that on Mr. X could be extremely risky. Could backfire on you.
But why?
Isn't it obvious? The police will go all out to find Mr. X. And that trail could lead straight back to us.
Mr. X is dead. Dead and buried. And that's that. Forget Mr. X. The police won't find any evidence against us. Lambus did as he was told. And that's one thing you can always count on with Lambus. As for us, once we conclude Operation Black Dragon, no one will be able to touch us. I've invited Carusa and MacDougall to Capri. They'll join forces with us. This caper's worth $200 million. And for money like that, I'd cut the throats of 2 million women.
MacDougall and Caruso are going to Capri?
If I know those two. They're in Capri right now.
You mean you trust those two hoods?
Trust them, MacDougall and Caruso. Listen, my children. Joe Caruso inherited the underworld empire left by Anastasia when the mob knocked the big boy off in a New York hotel barbershop. And as for MacDougall, he's the toughest egg I've run up against since I left Marseille 20 years ago. They're both smart businessmen, and they can be trusted in a no-limit game.
MacDougall and Caruso. Very interesting.
Don't make a move, mister. I'm sorry to barge in on you like this, but I forgot to take the bag.
Now that I'm here, maybe you'll answer a few questions.
Look out!
This is the operator. You called, sir.
I'd like the correct time, please.
12:25.
Yep.
Up there!
You'd better eat, Inspector. It's already 11 o'clock and you must be starving.
Put it there. I'll eat later.
Not too much later, sir. Or you'll have warm beer and cold food.
What's the minister say?
The Minister of Police? Well, he hasn't taken me into his confidence lately.
Your friend Patton is the minister's bodyguard. Tell me what your friend has to say, and I'll know what the minister's thinking.
Well, Inspector...
Come on, out with it.
Oh, well, it seems that the Minister gave a lift to the Inspector General. And speaking of you, he said, if Inspector Roux can't even identify Mr. X, how the devil are we ever going to lay our hands on him? That's what he said.
That's what he said, eh? Identify him, how? Mr. X can be anywhere, and with anyone's face.
Benvenuto, signore e signori.
Welcome,
Nice to
Mr.
be-
McDougal. Our pleasure.
Bella signorina.
Buongiorno, Mr. Caruso. Yes, Kino will show you to the
If you
study.
follow me.
Welcome to you,
Thanks,
my
Miss
dear.
Gloria.
While the men are talking business, we'll make friends.
Who with?
You and I, of course.
Oh, I just love making friends.
That's nice.
This way, gentlemen.
Thanks.
Excuse me, sir.
Hmm?
It's my duty.
Okay.
Next.
Grazie, signore.
Welcome to the Isle of Capri, my friend.
Hiya, Lamar.
I hope that you will accept my apologies for the frisk, but there's an ancient proverb that says, the enemies of my enemies are my enemies. You may go. Happy to see you, Joe. You too, Mac.
Likewise.
We came here to talk business, Lamar.
That's right.
Well, let's get with it.
Okay, boys, come along.
Appearances are misleading. When you live with George Lamar, it's no picnic, Dolly. I don't mean he's short on the tender loving care. But I learned the hard way. And I'd better keep my trap shut, or I'd get my ears knocked off.
I really prefer them rough.
Oh, that's plenty, thanks, Steve. I'm not a drinker, but now and then I like a double cognac.
I do too.
Here, here's to us.
Cheers.
Shut the door.
Well, Mac?
$2 million. Thanks, Lamar. I was saying 2 million isn't to be found hanging on trees.
Here, Joe.
Thanks, Georgie. I agree with him. I can't lay my hands on that kind of cash without cutting in the syndicate.
Come on, boys. You can find it without too much trouble. I know Joe's got enough chips to ante up. Without syndicate backing, your Geneva, London, and Brussels rackets produce more money than the United States Mint.
Hey, you been looking under my mattress?
Yeah. I got my spies. Now I'll read your hand. The full risk insurance policy that you took out on the tanker Sabrina just paid off to the tune of £1 million sterling. A masterpiece. She just rolled over and went to the bottom with her entire crew. And since there weren't any survivors, nobody will ever know what happened to her. I told her I got my spies.
You aren't insinuating that I'm responsible in any way for the tragic loss of the crew or the sinking of that ship, are you?
No. Far be it. Naturally, the scanner sheet spoke of an explosion in the boiler room, but of course, I only read the Financial Times and the Stock Exchange reports.
Well, let's admit we got the cash.
And you'll sweeten the kitty to the same extent.
All right, then, with $6 million, Operation Black Dragon finally becomes feasible. Refined opium, worth at least 30 times our investment, will be channeled into the various world markets. How? I will tell you. Trude Chemical House will provide a distribution network.
Who handles the markets?
Mediterranean area and Middle East for me. Caruso will handle the United States and South America. United Kingdom, members of the Commonwealth, and the rest of Europe for MacDougall. The details are all worked out.
We buy from?
Yeah, who's the seller?
Well, it's not one man alone. No, a group. So you should be able to guess that it's a government. But you'll both have to ante up before you ask for that card. Well, boys, do I deal you in on the biggest poker game of all time? A $6 million bet will bring us back at least $200 million, and in a short space of time. I can assure you, this is the deal I've been waiting for all my life, and I intend to go for broke. With you, or without you.
I'm in the deal.
Yes, but let's not be so optimistic. What are the risks?
No, no. There are no risks, McDougal. Truth Chemical is the perfect cover. I guarantee you it's foolproof. Our network of agents and pushers has proved itself over the last 20 years. No. No risks.
We're setting a precedent.
Yes, why?
Capri and March is out of season.
Ah. I love it any time of the year, don't you?
He must have escaped from a nut house.
No, signore, that's Bombardoni with the fireworks for the Saints' Day.
Your key. Thank you. Prego.
Your Grace? Oh, Augusto, you have the list of all that stuff. The Villa Lamar ordered sent there? Send it right away.
Yes, sir, I'll see to it. 200 bottles of champagne for 20 guests. That's what I call living.
But really, doesn't everyone live that way, my good man? Robert Roxon, you did receive my telegram.
Your suite's all ready for you, 310.
Bellboy, Mr. Roxton's baggage to 310.
If you'll follow me, sir.
In just a minute. Decided to bankrupt me?
You can conquer the world or a woman, if you understand.
And you do?
You better believe it.
But I don't.
You'll find out.
That's Joe Caruso. There are 1,000 reasons for sending him to the electric chair, but not enough proof to throw the switch.
And the other?
Who, McDougal? He's even worse, if possible. Easily the smartest racketeer London's ever had. Feminine charms don't move him at all. Which makes him twice as dangerous as Caruso.
Who's the girl?
Hmm? Oh, her. She's just a bird dog. Or a sort of decoy. McDougal always travels with beautiful women to exploit the weakness of friends or enemies to the profit of McDougal. Clear?
Well, He sounds like an interesting challenge.
Caruso, however, is quite the contrary of MacDougall. He just can't resist a pretty girl. And you, Timmy, are really very pretty indeed.
Exactly what are you cooking up?
Feel like a party? Get us 2 invitations to Lamar's party. Hmm?
Signora Roxon.
Cheers. Hey, hit me again. Ready for another? That's the way Joe Caruso operates. When there's something to celebrate, I celebrate. Here's to us.
Thanks, Mr. Caruso.
Joe. Call me Joe.
All right, Joe. What are you celebrating?
An important event. A beautiful girl like you is always an important event.
Go ahead and celebrate, then. It's a free world, isn't it, Joe?
Exactly the point, little lady. Freedom for all. And you know who represents the spirit of freedom and liberty in my country? A woman. And what's she holding in her hand?
Why, she holds a torch.
Nah, sweetheart.
No.
Not just a torch. It's a 24-carat lighter, the world's biggest. The light cigars for Joe Caruso.
I'm impressed. You know, Joe, I think it's very dull in Capri these days.
The days, maybe, but not the nights. And tonight, baby, you're gonna start living. An old friend of mine's throwing a big party, and you just got yourself invited.
Was I long?
Success?
Sure. See?
Did he touch on any interesting subjects other than the utter desirability of you?
Sure. It appears the butler at Villa Lamar keeps a tighter hold on invitations than the chamberlain at Buckingham Palace.
Take off that dress, Timmy. You're less provocative without it.
Caruso was very sweet to me. 2 invitations. Of course I had to downgrade you a little to get one for my poor old uncle, who has very old-fashioned ideas about chaperoning me. So keep your hands to yourself tonight, Uncle.
This way, please.
Only we old-timers preserve the ideals of chivalry. I'll get your drink.
Chivalry is an expensive luxury.
I think you're very cute. Hadn't you better slow down a little bit, Dolly? You know how MacDougall feels about women who can't hold their whiskey.
Yeah, well, if you can't get plastered, what's the use of going to a party?
Hearken to
You
the
see,
ancient
Dolly,
wisdom.
Whiskey is a great philosophical invention and should be treated with respect. I've told you that before. No, thank you. No, not for me. Thank you.
All he wanted from me, pretending, of course, that he was the patron of the arts, was to have me stage a private wrestling match between my models.
In the nude, you mean?
Imagine asking me to do that. The great Gabriel, the one and only incorruptible uranic painter in existence.
Have you seen Lamar?
No. However, here comes your boy.
Unique.
Tell me the rest later.
A painter like me, Gabriel. A man of true genius.
So you made it. Hi, Uncle. Any objections if I take your niece off your hands?
No, boy.
Come on, doll, let's get lost.
Call them.
Okay, Monsieur Lamar.
Yes, I went to a gala at the Paris Opera last night.
Oh, Maria Callas.
Ballet Russe, my dear.
Excuse me. Lamar's upstairs.
I won't be long.
What's a girl got to do to get a drink around here?
Allow me.
Ah, thanks.
Where were we, my dear?
Still impressed?
Yes.
Excuse me. Lamar's waiting.
Never been more serious in my life. Anytime you want to make this trip.
Business before pleasure. Sorry, beautiful. Your Highness, do me a favor, huh? Keep her company for me.
I say, what do you mean I'm too old?
6,000 pounds.
What? Oh, His Highness is paying you a great compliment in offering 1,000 pounds more for a brunette than we ever paid for a blonde.
But you must be amiable, healthy, 20 pounds heavier.
Ah.
That is my final offer.
I'm
Pay
sure
her
that's
back.
immoral.
Later, Highness.
Leave us alone. We don't want to be disturbed.
Right.
Huh? What's bugging you?
Spill it, Lamar.
You two are going to have some explaining to do. What is the meaning of this note?
Be ready to pay in dollars a sum of money, matching what you intend to invest in Operation Black Dragon. The time and place of the payment will be given you later. Refusal means death. Brief, but clear.
How could you know what it says?
Put that thing away, Lamar. You're acting like an idiot. This is how I knew. I received the same note this morning.
Lucky for you. That let you both off the hook. I had you boys all wrong. I figured one of you was pulling the double cross, and nobody, but nobody does that to Joe Caruso. All right, so you're clean. What's the reason behind this letter? I know what it says, but I want to know what it means. What's your guess, Lamar?
It's obvious. Someone knows.
Like maybe the law?
That's absurd. The police aren't extortionists, and they don't write threatening letters. At least not here, Americano.
Okay, pal. You're the big brain. Why don't you tell us?
Better level with us all the way, Lamar. We're all in the same boat.
Just recently, I found out that my girlfriend in London knew about Operation Black Dragon. She tried to blackmail me. Circumstances forced my hand. After all, too much was at stake. So, I eliminated her.
Naturally.
No repercussions?
No. I staged it very carefully so that the obvious murder suspect would be a certain...
Who?
Mr. X.
Mr. X? You flipped your lid?
You just blew the deal, Lamar. It's hard enough to steal a buck without having to go up against Mr. X. Count me out. I'm not wasting any more time here. I got a date downstairs.
Mr. X is dead. Dead, you understand. And $200 million are just waiting to be collected. I'm damned if I'm going to be scared off by a phantom.
All right, get out. I said get down. I only speak this way because it's important for you to understand that art is a fact of concrete abstraction. I mean, of abstract concretization. Therefore, a true painter mustn't really paint anymore. What do you think?
Is this not courting you?
A bit. All okay?
Yes, quite.
Here's to tonight.
To tonight.
All for us.
God, it's cold. What a place to meet a dame. She must be nuts.
Timmy! 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 Timmy, where are you?
all'incontro.
Bonsoir.
Inspector Rule, I'm Commissioner Mariotti.
Your pleasure, sir. This is Sergeant Joe.
Yeah.
Nice of you to meet me, Commissioner.
Do this, signore. Please. I'm sure you must be very tired, Inspector.
Worn out. I've been on 24-hour call for weeks, and there's no end in sight.
Well, in 10 minutes, you'll be in bed and sound asleep. Here we are.
Merci.
Mariotti. Say. Vengo subito. There's been an accident and they need me, but first I'll drop you at the Palace Hotel.
If it won't take you out of your way.
Not at all. Gargiulo, andiamo.
And he was masked, you said? What kind of mask?
He was all in black.
I want details. Exactly where did you see this
You
shadow?
really have to make so much noise down there.
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your nose out of my business? Wake up, stupid. Start from the beginning. Where did you see him and when?
Whoever it was could have heard every word through the open window.
Get him out of my sight. And there'd better not be any more slip-ups. It's a long, cold swim from here to the mainland. Well, Jim, was it Mr. X?
Mr. X? Or else some crazy stunt dreamed up by those other two, McDougal and Caruso.
You could scratch Joe off the list.
Why?
He's dead.
You've got to be kidding.
I'm not. He's as dead as a mackerel. Stiff. Stone cold. I've got the word from one of the local bobbies. They're coming here.
But what happened?
An accident. What else? The bobby said someone prematurely set off some fireworks and it seems that Joe got caught right in the middle of it. Maybe he was smoking. Anyway, 2 tons of gunpowder suddenly went off with a bang. It launched poor Joe right into orbit.
What gets me is why was Caruso messing about in a lot of fireworks? After all, I told him to meet me at the opposite end of the island.
Well, it means that someone, knowing his weakness for the so-called weaker sex, must have led him into a trap. Probably by pretending to be you. I'm off.
You're leaving?
Yes, the police are likely to arrive at just about any second now, and I really should have a look at Joe's room before they start poking around.
That's McDougal's suite.
Don't worry. He went out. Rushed straight off to the Villa Lamar when he heard the bad news.
And if the girl sees you?
I'm coming.
Okay.
Hello? Who is it?
Who's calling?
Huh? Well, take another shower. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum.
You hear? Dolly. Apparently, the poor thing is fighting boredom in the shower. If she only knew that her telephone is now a microphone. Now be a good girl and go to sleep.
But I'm not sleepy. I'm anything but.
And dream a special dream of me, and you'll never know the difference.
Big deal.
Very ingenious, Joe. Only I know that you never drank scotch.
A terrible tragedy, Inspector. I'm shocked beyond words.
Inspector Roux is here simply as a guest, Signore. In any case, all I need is the dead man's passport and an inventory of his personal effects.
Come in, gentlemen. Well, now what?
We'll be as quick as possible, Signore. Whose is this briefcase? Signor Caruso's or yours? Mr. X! Arrest that man! Sergeant, come with me.
This time, he won't get away from me.
Oh, what's the matter with you men? You're letting him escape. Oh, Commissioner, he's already escaped. Disappeared into thin air. There's nowhere he could go from here. The path ends at the sea.
In any case, I'll have a look around.
All right.
Sergeant.
You others, come with me.
Let's take a look down here. There he is. I'm going after him. Blast him. I'm afraid he's given me the slip once more. Sergeant!
No sign of him here, sir.
He's right behind you, stupid!
Have you seen a masked man go by here?
What are you playing, cops and robbers?
Get rid of it. Not precisely, mister. We,
Roxon. Bob Roxon from Texas on my honeymoon. They told me Capri was quiet this time of year. But there sure seem to be a lot of oddballs.
I wouldn't say that.
It takes time to pass through, but it's worth it, no?
Very good coffee, and very strong, Commissioner.
It's Neapolitan.
Here's the report, sir.
Grazie, Gargiulo. Why don't you go for a walk?
Now then.
This is a complete list of all the belongings of the deceased Caruso Antonio, alias Gorgeous Joe, born in Sicily, the 6th of March, 1919.
Good vintage, yeah?
Migrated to America while still a boy. Apparently, Caruso was only 9 when his family went to the States. What else do you want to know about him, Inspector Rowe?
I want to know, who's MacDougal?
The porter. Me again. I'm still waiting for Mr. McDougal. You sure he hasn't come back to the hotel? You bet I will. Grazie.
Halt! Who is it? Oh, it's you, McDougal. And you'd better whistle next time. We're a little nervous around here after what happened last night.
I want to see your boss.
I'll go and see if he's free.
Oh! Sorry to interrupt. No, keep your hands where they are. You'll enjoy it more, and you'll certainly live longer.
You out of your mind, MacDougal. What do you want?
You'll get a slug in the belly if you don't do exactly what I want. Get up. Hurry. All right, Romeo and Juliet. Let's go rehearse the third act in your study. You first, my soiled dove. Move. Great painter, Bruegel. Go ahead, open it. Hurry up, Lamar. There's $6 million in that safe for Operation Black Dragon. You give it all to me and I won't pull the trigger. Otherwise, I'm going to empty the gun and the safe. You don't have much choice.
He means it, Lamar.
Don't keep me waiting. Open the safe. Drop it, funny face. You're vulnerable.
But what is this farce?
And this is our boy, Lamar. It was kind of him to come, so we have to be hospitable.
Welcome.
You might as well get rid of him right away. He's not going to spill.
I'll make him. The notebook containing the names of all our drug pushers and distributors throughout the world disappeared from my office the same day that Lembus was thrown out the window. If he hasn't got it, who has?
Let's call Kino in.
No. He's not in on Operation Black Dragon. And I don't intend to cut him in now. That Interpol inspector's here looking for our guest. And he'll find him. He'll find the famous Mr. X. Packaged neatly and ready for shipment. Yes, permanently blind, deaf, and dumb, Mr. X. But before that, you're going to open up. Jim, do me a favor. Get that gadget that's on the bench. 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit ought to be hot enough to sweat a few drops of information out of him.
Doesn't seem to be exactly fireproof.
Painted like a girl.
Let's go, MacDougal. We'll have to wait till he comes to. Don't leave him alone, Jim.
All right.
You stay here.
Right, boys.
You know, I'm completely convinced that Mr. X will finally spill the works. I didn't realize that your secretary was a man of such a resolution.
He was trained by the best, MacDougal. Me.
You did a good job with him. Mr. X, on the other hand, is quite a disappointment. For a Superman, he certainly collapsed in a hurry.
Hey, Big Shot. I'm talking to you, you yellow-bellied bootlicker.
Hey, Jim, open up. Bert, where are you? Bert! Bert!
What happened?
He got away.
Hold it. Where do you think you're going? Put him up, beautiful. Turn around and start walking. You know what's good for you. Ow, you dirty little... Wait till I get you inside. I'll show you. Stop. Take her to Lamar. Walk, or I'll drag you.
Look, boss, a present for you.
Ah, Caruso's girlfriend. She could also be his killer.
Mr. X got away. I thought he was dead.
So you just let him leave.
But he left something important behind.
You lost on that trade, Lamar. With Mr. X free, I wouldn't be too complacent. If I were you.
Take her inside and handcuff her. Hello?
Hmm?
Is this Mr. Oxon?
Sometimes.
We have the girl.
I know. And I'd treat her with delicacy if I were in your shoes, Lamar.
Have no fear. I'm sure that you and I are able to make a deal. I'm interested in a little notebook for which I'll swap you a beautiful doll in A1 condition. The proposition's rather appealing. Right?
Yes, I would say so. Tell me where I collect my goods and where I deliver yours.
The chairlift at Anacapri.
We're right on schedule, to the second. Timmy's neither drugged nor injured. We've kept our word. The notebook. She'll come up as I go down the mountain.
Good. Word of warning. Don't get careless. No false moves.
Stop it! Run! Go with the others, MacDougal. The sea... Right. We can't let them get off the island.
Ow!
Hurry up.
I can't. I twisted my knee.
Go on. Get in the boat.
Did it go all right?
Smooth as silk. Hurry up and get in. You were right, my love. The police are going to find half a dozen dead men on the mountain.
While we get away with $6 million. Do you mind telling me, just where do I fit into this?
You are our insurance policy.
Lamar will send his thugs to kill Mr. X. And Mr. X will have to wipe them all out to
You
get
hear
you.
that? The war's begun.
Why commit suicide? You're trapped.
Throw down that gun. Give yourself up.
All right, I surrender. I'm throwing down the gun. You can come and get me. I've had enough, boys. I'd rather be a live coward than a dead hero. Anyway, I'm sure we can talk business.
He's tricked us again.
One doesn't take these things personally. After all, we are professionals, are we not?
Hey, Steve! What's going on?
There he is. He's headed for the village. Catch him. Look out! Get up there and grab him.
Stand still, will you? Out. Just between us girls, I wouldn't try anything foolish if I were you.
Keep an eye on her, and if you have to, kill her. Just make sure it looks like an accident.
I know my
The
job.
way we did with Caruso.
I planned all this, and don't think I'm going to blow it now. Get inside.
It must be those two.
Hey, signore! A man dressed in black gave me this for you. Grazie.
What is it?
Mr. X. He's prepared to talk business. I must telephone the Blue Bar and speak to the man with the lights.
Meaning what?
I don't know. But it doesn't cost much to find out.
you're living on borrowed time from now on. Oh, naturally, you don't believe it. But if you want the truth, you've been on the condemned list since the minute I saw you with Mr. Caruso. Oh, I know what you're thinking. You're sure that the heroic Bob Roxon, or if you prefer, Mr. X, will drop from the heaven to save the young maiden and slay the wicked ogre. You'd better get wise and forget Mr. X. He's probably dead already. Sex kills more men than wars. They'd do better to ignore it, eh? What do you hope to gain, Timmy? When Jim comes back on board, I'll give the order for him to kill you. He loves me, so he'll do what I say. Men are of some use after all. Someone has to do our dirty work. Don't forget that I'm watching. Be quiet. He should be back any minute. If you can think of a prayer to say, say it.
What makes you think you're going to live long enough to enjoy any of that money, Jim? Neither the cash nor Gloria. Understand? Because Gloria's in this too, isn't she?
It was all her idea.
And it was Gloria who ordered you to murder Caruso, right, Jim? Well done. I guess I underestimated you. You were even smart enough to double-cross Mr. X. Congratulations.
Not I. It was Gloria. She organized everything. She planned it all. Now she's on the Vulcan with that girl of Mr. X's. You can do what you want with me. But spare my life. I didn't. Lamar, I swear.
Up. I'm the boss. Remember? You'll never get another chance to forget it.
No, please don't. I beg you. I know I'm just a worm. Punish me any way you want. But have pity. I'm too young. I don't want to die. Let me live, Lamar.
Beat it. Go on.
Thank you. Thanks, boss. Thank you.
To be blunt, sir, this case has left more victims than the bubonic plague. 2 men died in the explosion of the time bomb. 2 more electrocuted. And another one was burned alive. And the only thing to do now Enlarge the cemetery or open up a funeral parlor.
Mr. X is on this island. No doubt
Sure,
about it.
I agree with you. And so are a lot of other tourists. But who are we going to handcuff? All 911 foreigners that are registered on Capri?
It looks like nothing so much as a gang war. There wasn't a single one among the characters that liquidated each other that was worth hanging.
Lamar.
That's right, Lamar. He'll be here at 6. I asked him to come to your office, Commissioner.
That you, Jim? Did you wrap it up? Is Lamar dead? Get rid of the girl right now.
This is the end of the road for you, Lamar.
Wait a minute. In this case, there are $6 million. More money than you ever dreamed of. It's all yours. Nobody will ever know. I'll disappear. You will never hear any more of Lamar. I can promise you that. I swear it.
You aren't very bright, Lamar. You should have stayed in Marseille like a rat in a sewer. Living on garbage. But instead, you made the mistake of involving Mr. X. You know my face and my name. And for that, you must die.
I promise I won't talk. I promise.
Don't you remember that you once said, a dead man can't speak? Then went out of a window at Trude Chemical. The rest of your thugs also more or less committed suicide. Jim and Gloria are as dead as McDougal and Caruso. Now it's your turn, Lamar.
That's where you're wrong.
$5 million, which you will find in the wall safe behind the splendid Bruegel. Of course, I mean Bruegel the elder. You may notice that $1 million is missing. I took it as a reasonable recompense for my work. The names and addresses of the criminals involved in Operation Black Dragon are to be found in the little notebook bound in red leather. The case is solved. QED, Mr. X.
Not so bad after all. You see, Inspector, this will get me my promotion.
Mr. X. You want to bet he's still on the island?
Now what?
Nothing else to be done.
I mean, I want to know where we're heading for.
No place. Where we are.